you're hard on people, but if you love them, you love them.
Really love them. They always love the song. Sir.
Blessings to all of y'all on stage. Beautiful women. Women are such an inspiration. Please give it up to these women on the stage. My name is Quickstep. I'm a dancer, also known as DJ KS360. What's up, Kathy? How you doing?
Amazing.
I had this question for you, all of you. You were inspired by the generations that came before you, classic women that were singing amazing songs. So the next generation and my generation are inspired by your songs. Can we look forward to you performing with this new generation, such as like collaborations with Janelle Monáe? Are you interested in doing something like this?
Yeah, actually, I was just talking to Chuck Lightning, who's here with their new label, and talking about doing a project with Janelle and our Black president, George Clinton. So that's something that we're in the process of putting together with George, myself, and Janelle.
I pray one day I get to work with y'all. Bless you. Thank you.
I'm actually doing something with B. Slade, some writing with B. Slade.
Good evening. My name is Tex Well, the Wiz. At the risk of embarrassing my 14-year-old daughter, who's an aspiring singer, and she is putting together a girl group called the Mega Girls with a Z. What advice would you give her in seeking out her sisters in songs? She's an only child, unfortunately. She doesn't have any sisters, but what kind of qualities should she look for in her sisters?
I would like to say, never compromise your morals, honestly. Where are you? Are you stand up for a second? Oh, okay. And always stay true to your heart with your music. And I'm sure we all
Learn the business.
Learn the business.
Oh, not as much as you can. You can't know it all, but as much as you can, your father to help you actually know what a spreadsheet is and how to count your money and know who's responsible for what, and try to be in charge as much as you can of your own career and guiding yourself. So it's really, really important. It may not seem that important now, but when you get to be my age, it'll be really important.
Real important. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Enjoy it, because if you don't enjoy it, it doesn't make sense to do it. Because you're really, really gonna work real hard. It's much harder than it looks. We try to make it look as easy as we can. You know, we're pretty good at that, making it look like it's a lot of fun. All those new clothes, you know. But it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work. Rochelle?
Yes, it is a lot of hard work. Me not starting out again, because I never really stopped, but my manager, a little younger, and he wanted to put me in these 4-inch heels and all that stuff. And I realized, okay, yeah, you have to change, but I want to still, maybe not be the 2-inch heels in church, but this is still here. Who I am, and he was a fan before he became my manager, and he took and he takes very good care of me. Your father is a prominent figure in your life. My mom and dad aren't here anymore, but my brothers and sisters, nephews and nieces are still, I am very humble about that. So exactly what they all said, stay true to yourself, who you are, never forget who you are, don't sing nothing that you don't feel like singing, that don't feel right to you. Do what's right for you.
Yes, this has been a really wonderful evening, very creative presentation. I followed the careers of all of you on stage, but my question is to the two who were not really family. How did you form your groups, like Rochelle and Nona? How did you meet the people that you eventually became, singers with?
In let's see, junior high school. I've always, like I said, wanted to be in a group. My family all thought that I should be out on my own, but there's something in my heart. I just wanted to sing with a group. And I had a lot of girlfriends, back then. And I was about 15 years old when I decided I wanted to have a girl group. And I remember distinctly Wardell Piper saying to me, "But bro, why?" I said, "Because that's what I want." And it wasn't as hard. There were times, we had our, tough times, but not, I think we had more good times than bad, definitely. I just always wanted to perform with a girl group, but when I went out on my own, when the group dispersed in '79, I said, "Okay, you guys, y'all go ahead, but I'm gonna go down with the ship. And being lead singer, I'm gonna keep it going. And nobody's gonna stop me. I know you guys got my back, even though you won't be up on the stage with me." And it was a little scary, but I still miss them, but I can hear them. They're on the records, my tracks, but that's how I formed First Choice. I just wanted to be with a girl group, always, since I was, 15 years old.
Oh, as I said before, I really wasn't interested in being in show business. It just like fate, it just happened. I lived in Trenton, New Jersey. Sarah lived in Trenton, New Jersey. We didn't even go to the same high school. And she happened to visit my church the one time I was singing in my church. And because that was not my thing. And she asked me if I wanted to sing with a group, a local group. And I said, "Oh, okay, it sounds like something to do." And I did. And one of the singers in the group, her Sandra Tucker, her mother was a stage mother. And she knew a manager in Philadelphia. And she said, since we were the group, she would take us over to him and see if he was interested in managing us or signing us to a label. We went. The manager managed other people in this other group that he had was this Cindy Bird song and Patricia Holt. Some of the people left from both groups. Our group, the Del Capris, Patty's group, the Ordettes. He put what was left together, and someone was interested. They needed some singers. And we went to, it was a used car salesman. We should have known. We went, and that's how we became the Bluebells.
I think that's Tex Brian out there. Step up to the mic.
Wow. I just want to say to all you lovely ladies, Nona, I love you. Thank you for the melodies and the harmonies, and for allowing a little black boy from Harlem to be able to be a background singer for Ashford and Simpson for over 10 years.
Wow.
You have done so much. Alpha Anderson, Norma Jean Wright, Nova Moore, Lisa, Ebony Joanne, the late great Donna Summer, her beautiful niece. Thank you for allowing us, Asa, Kiki, for us to be that community of singers because of you all. Because of you all. I thank you. Every blessing, everything in the universe belongs to you, and I thank you just for giving me that much to dream and to really go forth. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Okay, our last question.
Not so much a question, but I just wanted to thank you all. Your music is timeless. Your music is the soundtrack of our lives, but especially you, Nona. I was a little girl visiting my grandmother's aunt in the Bronx, and I heard in a candy store, "I sold my heart to the jungle." And from that time on to the disco years on Fire Island, your music just continues on with every generation.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would just like to, real briefly, thank Shirley Taylor, who worked on this with me from 2013 on the Suspended Awards. And Princess Belton, Cynthia Tate, Nina Flowers, Kenara Price, Jason Steer, Cooley on the lighting, the sound. You did a fantastic job tonight in making us feel welcome here. Thank all of you. I'd also just like to thank my mother, my sister, and it was my mother who would take me to the video store to rent girl groups. Story of the Sound at 5 years old, and then my sister would watch it with me, and then my aunt filled out my record collection. So if it wasn't for them, I don't know what would have
So
happened.
let me say something about Christian.
Oh, no.
Christian is a ray of sunlight, sunshine. I mean, really, Christian is out in the winter with Bermuda shorts on and flip-flops. All right?
Sometimes.
So, yes, I always say, what are you doing out here?
Getting the sun out.
Getting the sun. But I met Christian probably
2002?
Yeah, years ago. And, you know, he's been such a supporter of not only me, but of Ruth. And I didn't know that you were such a supporter of Kathy. And, you know, anyway, I'm losing my thought. But just to say that it's wonderful for me to come in contact with young people who are continuing to support and bring forth our stories and the music that, as you say, was a soundtrack to your lives. And also, you know, Christian has his writing and how he writes about the music is really, really important. And, you know, and I think it's, you know, the having people to write about what it is that we do is important, because otherwise, a lot of times you wouldn't know